Blake here, and wow, it's been quite the year. So much has happened since the day Bree and I walked into a tiny, messy store called the Cosmic Cafe. We met Taylor and Mr. and Mrs. Kirby, and they hired us to transform the shop into the Comics Cafe. We had a frosting leak from the ceiling, caught a mouse, threw a Christmas party, lost power, got power back, had really weird customers, hockey player mischief, a competing coffee shop, had really weird customers, supply chain issues, bankruptcy, a miracle on Galaxy Street. And last, but certainly not least, I wrote 4 of my very own comic books.
Blake knows a lot about comic books. He's writing one.
You are? Well, I'm trying to. I just don't really have any good ideas. So, writer's block, so.
Maybe you did get some ideas from here, Blake.
I think I got an idea.
A new comic book?
A whole series. And I think it'll be about all the stories Jesus told, and we'll call it Kingdom Stories. So finally, on the last day of school, I, Blake Bacaliri, comic writer, would find success with... I, Blake Bacaliri, comic writer... Wait, is this the last page? No. No. This can't be right. How is the story almost over? Oh, where is it? Where is it?
Oh, the weather... Oh, the weather outside's delightful, and the flowers are...
Blake, I can't concentrate with you making all that noise.
Have you seen my language arts notebook?
Blake, it's the last day of school. No more homework. 4, 3, more.
No, I know. Listen, I finished my language arts final early, so I wrote the perfect ending to the Caleb Blake series on the back.
Blake, don't you still have like 1,000 copies of your first 3 issues? Shouldn't you try to sell those before you make another one?
Okay, shh. I need to write this down before I forget.
Summer is here, change is in the air. Is that music I hear, Bree?
Look, Mrs. K, I can play chords now.
Look at you go, nice.
Can't Stop the Beat, a plant-based musical.
Yeah, so at church, we've been learning about how God created the world. And I wanted to write a musical about all the beautiful plants he's made. I'm hosting auditions later today.
Excellent. That's a great way to celebrate God's creation.
Nice work, Bree. Oh, and great timing. I'm helping redesign a floral shop down the street, and they have a bunch of decorations that they don't need anymore. Maybe we could use it for your stage?
Yeah, but on the way, we need to think of a rhyme for hydrangea. Like hydrangeas arrange.
What are you working on, young Blake?
Mr. Kirby. Hi, sorry. Just not ready to show everyone what I'm working on yet. Just because of spoilers and that kind of stuff.
Ooh, a mystery ending. I like it. I'll leave you to it. Plenty of work to be done and so little time.
Hey, Mr. Kirby. What did you mean when you said changes in the air?
Well, the school year is over. Summer's gonna be different around here. There's vacations, summer camps, new smoothie and iced coffee flavors. It's all so exciting. Why do you ask?
I don't know. Never mind. I should probably get back to work. No one is going to think that shooting spaghetti out of your fingers is a cool superpower. Okay, Blake, just think. Think. What would a successful writer write?
Hey, Oregonian! What are you working on?
Oh, I'm just trying to repair this audio recorder that I found at a thrift store. Thought I might record some nature sounds while I'm back in Oregon.
Wait, you're going back to Oregon?
Yeah, just for a couple weeks to see some friends. Okay, let's test it out. Here. Mason, say something.
What? No way! Sweet!
No, not like that. This is never gonna work.
Okay. literally everyone from marching band and drama club is on vacation already. How am I supposed to find people to be in my musical now? Taylor?
Absolutely not.
Say, Mason, can't believe I'm saying this, but would you and your hockey team like to be in my musical?
Only if there's a rap song. Oh, no, we can't. I forgot we have hockey camp next week.
Wait, you're going away too?
Yeah. I'm gonna be a senior next year, guys. This is my last chance to dominate the ice.
Wait a second, who's gonna be here in the cafe with us? Everything's falling apart.
Okay, there's no time for moping, Blake. I've got a musical to perform and no one to perform it with.
What about your friends in the gardening club?
Ew, no, they hate singing. Taylor, where are you going?
I have to get some supplies.
Yeah, I better pack.
Maybe Millie and Kylie would be interested in the roles of Ragweed and Creeping Charlie.
Well, it's been an entire year and I'm still not a successful comic book writer. Hey, God. I'm really excited for my friends, but I mean, things in the cafe are just gonna be different now. And I don't understand why no one's reading my comics. I don't know. Can you do something?
Hey there, it's time for Bible Survival with Becca. That's me. In Comics Cafe, a lot of things are changing, and Blake isn't sure he likes that. Maybe you felt that way. When something ends, we might feel both happy and sad. Like how Taylor is excited to visit her friends in Oregon, but it's also sad she'll be away for a few weeks. Do you ever feel that way? It's exciting that it's summer, but a little sad that the school year has gone by? Sometimes, though, when life is really difficult, we might not feel like there's anything to be excited about. So, what can we do when we feel that way? To find out, let's look at a story about two people in the Bible named Paul and Silas. This story doesn't start out very happy. In fact, it starts with both of them in jail.
Hey, I'm Paul. Silas is over there. Hey. We're put in here for teaching people about Jesus. And it's so not fair. They're supposed to give us a trial. We have rights. I know, but think about all the reasons we have to celebrate.
Hold up, celebrate? What reason do you have to celebrate in prison?
Well, God is still so good. He has still saved us. And a lot of people are starting to follow him after we preached. That's right. I don't like being here, but getting angry or moping around won't help. Silas, we should sing and worship God. He's still in charge, even now. Right now? All right. Paul, give me a note.
Paul and Silas really did that. They sang and worshiped God, even after they were put in prison. Until suddenly,
an earthquake! Whoa! The door to my cell just fell off its hinges. Thank you, God. Hey, Silas, let's stay here and see if anyone else needs help.
after the jail doors opened, Paul and Silas could have run off, but instead they stayed at the jail. They told people about Jesus and helped them. One thing I think we can learn from what they did is this: we can celebrate what God has done. Even when they were unfairly put in jail, Paul and Silas celebrated and worshiped God. They might have thought about all that God had done for them and remembered that He was with them, no matter what. And if Paul and Silas can celebrate at a time like that, we can definitely take some time to think about all God has done for us and worship Him. How could you do that this week? You could take some time to sing a few songs about God. Jesus, You could write down some good things that have happened to you this past year and thank God for them. I'm thanking God for my family and my brother and sharing stories on Comics Cafe. However you celebrate what God has done, know this: He loves you. He will never leave you. And that's something we can always celebrate. I wonder if Blake will find a reason to celebrate in Comics Cafe. We'll find out coming up next.
Volume 3. Volume 5. Get real, Blake. No one wants to read this. Oh! Oh, Mr. Kirby.
My apologies, Blake. I really should stop entering like that.
It's okay. We have a big mail order for these Light Force comics, and I was thinking maybe I could slip in one of my own comics for free.
It seems it was just yesterday you were in here discovering those Light Force comics for the first time.
Oh, it was a lot messier back then.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh.
Mrs. Kirby has noticed for a while some of your characters look like people we know.
The Adventures of Caleb Blake, an original series by Blake Bacalleri, created at the Comics Cafe. Oh, that's great. I'm sorry, Mr. Kirby. It really is cool. I'm just not having a great day.
Oh, I see. Well, considering it's the last day of school, I know the problem is not a giant pile of homework.
All I wanted this whole year was just to be a successful comic book writer. You know, I even prayed for it too. And still no one's gonna read my series. So I don't think Caleb Blake is worth celebrating.
Blake, we didn't make this to celebrate a comic book. We made this to celebrate what God has done in you and Bree and Taylor and Mason. What you've done with the cafe, how much each of you have grown, that's been something far greater than we could have imagined. And that is worth worshiping God for.
Worship. Wait a second, isn't that like when you sing at church?
That's a big part of it. Worship reminds us of who God is and all the great things He's done for us, even when life gets tough.
I mean, I'm not all that great with music, like you and Bree.
Well, there's lots of ways we can worship God. In fact, your abilities to write and draw comics, that could...
I can go get it. Hello, Comics Cafe, superheroes and super coffee. This is Blake speaking. Oh. Hey, Ricky. No way. Wait. You found my comic book at the library? And you liked it? Yes. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Well, actually, I have 2 more issues of Caleb Blake. Oh. Yeah, well, I haven't really worked on Kingdom stories much. Are we still open? Yeah, come on over. Wow, Ricky Riordan found another one of my comics. It's about Jesus' parables. You know, Ricky, he's been going through a hard time right now, but he wants to learn about how to follow God.
Blake, God's using your gift for comics to help other people learn about God's love. He's been with you through everything that's happened this year, helping you grow.
Yeah. Hey, I have the perfect idea for a second issue. Where's my notebook? Where did it go?
Heads up, Blakester. Whoa, nice reflexes. Thinking of trying out to be goalie next season?
Yeah, no chance. I gotta finish this comic about Jesus' parables. Ricky is so excited about learning how to follow him, and we're gonna be going to church together on Sunday.
So you just press record, sing a verse, and then the Raspberry Pi is programmed
Wait,
to then...
you made a robot out of pie?
Taylor, I didn't know you were still here.
Oh no, my mom's just waiting outside. I just had to bring these over for Brie.
Look what Taylor made me. It's a whole choir of singing plants. Watch this. Amazing!
That should do it. No more frosting leaks. Oh, look, everyone's here.
All set for your road trip, Taylor?
Yeah, it'll be a little strange going back to Oregon, but it'll be good to see all my friends again. I mean, almost all my friends.
Oh, Taylor!
I've made you some sandwiches, Taylor, and then I made this with an extra shot of espresso to help keep your mom alert.
We'll be praying for a safe trip and a good visit.
Thanks for everything, Mr. and Mrs. K.
We'll miss you, Taylor.
Bus for hockey camp leaves in an hour. Bree, good luck with your musical. Blakester, see you around.
Hey, Mason. I'm really glad we became friends.
Me too, Blake. See ya.
Oh, closing time. Kaz, Bree, will you guys help me in the kitchen?
Of course, dear.
I'm so glad we found this place, Blake.
Me too, sis. So that brings us to the end of our story. And to think it all started because I got hit in the face with a hockey ball. But if that hadn't happened, Bree and I would have never discovered the cafe. The Kirbys would have never hired us. We wouldn't be friends with Taylor or Mason. And we wouldn't have learned about Jesus and chosen to follow him. And yeah, there were some really, really tough moments. But there were a lot of great ones as well.
The Comics Cafe can stay.
And looking back on that year, I realized I owed it all to someone. Hey, God. Thank you so much for everything that you've done here. I'm so glad that you're the leader of my life. And I trust you, no matter where you take me next. And because of what God has done, my life changed forever at the Comics Cafe.